First we'll go over shield volcanoes. The reason they are named shield volcanoes is due to their more Nordic warrior shield appearance. It gets its appearance because it has a effusive eruption, in which the flow of lava goes out in all directions, henceforth creating that shield appearance. Now on to its plate tectonics. It has divergent plates, meaning that the plates below move away from each other, allowing magma from under the earth to rise and make the central vent of the volcano. Here is a picture to explain what I have just said. On forth to the more interesting part, the eruptive characteristics. They are less explosive but have low gaseous content and high amounts of fluid basaltic lavas, which allow the lavas to travel farther and later on to create the steepness you see. Now this is the good part. See, when you think of a volcano, you happen to imagine a tall mountain spewing fiery hot lava everywhere. These are what you happen to be imagining. Now, they're made up of two converging plates, or two plates that push together against one another, and the weaker one giving up, allowing the stronger one to push the weaker plate and create the mountain. The interesting part is that when this is happening, magma from the core rises into this and creates smaller vents inside the volcano's insides, along with the central vent. Some characteristics of the composite volcano are that the lava may cool inside the vents, so that the next eruption will then blow those away. We have a famous one here that is also currently dormant and has been for the last 70,000 years, which is Mount St. Helens in Yellowstone. If it were to explode, hundreds of miles of the U.S. would be destroyed in the chaotic, almost apocalyptic eruption that would ensue. As for this did occur before, but not to the grand scale as it would if it were to erupt today. In the 1980s, Helens had erupted and destroyed a large part of the mountain and released tons of toxins into the air. If this were to explode today, they would blanket the whole entire northwest of the U.S. into a nuclear winter type situation due to the amount of toxins that would be released. As like all composites, they are highly explosive, release more toxins, and happen to have more violent explosions.
There is a certain fatalism amongst geologists, though, that work around these volcanoes. As we all know, that if you're going to work around one that's getting ready to erupt, there's some risk. Just a quarter mile from where we are now, and he was monitoring Mount St. Helens.